Aldershot Town South Yorkshire Scholarship Programme. Talk to us about what that entails for people who won't know.
So they have essentially a sort of license with us, which means that we'll support them, and they sort of buy into our product really, and it links them to our actual under 18s and under 23s. We have a good relationship sort of with the two boys, Chris and Steve. That's been developed since sort of they had the idea that they wanted to come on board. So they're going to run a programme very north, which is obviously not an Aldershot, and that programme will be a sort of college-based programme. However, that will link quite nicely and quite closely with us in terms of the relationship they have with myself and Waleed and have with Kevin at Knight's group as well. So I think that all sort of comes together quite well. So it's on the back of the London site, which was its first year last year, and that's gone really well. The numbers on that are great, and the quality of boys on that is getting better. Again, we've had 2 boys from the London come into our 18s in the last 12 months. So the plan will be that obviously it's a bit further afield, but with the sort of host families and provision that we can maybe support them with, there might be an opportunity to link there as well. So yeah, it's very north, but I guess our brand out there and promotes what we're doing and supports what we're doing within the academy.
And the under 23s, under 18s, under 9s to under 16s have had games recently. How have those results gone? How's it been coming back?
Yeah, mixed, I think. So the 23s and 18s both play tonight, Thursday the 14th, 15th, Thursday the 15th. The 18s have got my mind's gone blank. The 18s have got Badshot Lee, which is obviously local, and then the 23s got Lingfield. That's sort of coming up. The 23s, I think I've played 4 games and won every game so far, which is really good. 18s, I think have won a couple and drew one and lost one we lost to Camberley in the sort of Rainer Cup the other week. We played 18s played QPR on 17s on Tuesday and drew 2-2, which was a really good performance actually. That was really good, and it was good to go to QPR's academy and get that sort of experience. So yeah, okay, and like lots of games coming up. Essentially, the fixtures tonight are the start of the leagues or the start of the new sort of subsidiary cups that both the 18s and 23s get to play in. So we're looking forward to those starting. So yeah, obviously the 9s to 16s. So the 7s to 16s, they've been back. So our 7s and 8s, the foundation phase up to the 12s, they play games against Dartford and Eastleigh, which is obviously thanks to sort of we put some of the fixtures on, they've put some of the fixtures on, which has been great. Been great hosts. 13s to 16s have played Eastleigh. The JPL has also started, so the league games also started last Saturday, and the under 13s, 15s, and 16s hosted QPR the other day, which was great, and obviously great that QPR came across to us, which is a great experience for the boys. And then the foundation phase, the 9s to 12s, their fixtures start as well, so everything is sort of off and running, and we've got more going this weekend as we sort of go through half term, in line with everything. So our weekends are busy, and we've had a massively busy half term, trying to put on as sort of many games as we can for the youngsters, and we'll probably try and we'll definitely try and do the same come May half term, to try and get as many sort of half term fixtures on as we can, just to get them back playing football really.
Looking at that return, are there any new players that you're looking at coming in?
Yeah, I mean, the obviously 18s were recruiting for new first years, new year ones coming in. The majority of those will be our under 16s moving into our under 18s, but obviously will be year ones, so under 17s. like outside of that, we've had a few players in from the EFL exit trials and a few local grassroots players that we're sort of aware of, that we're trying to get in. Likewise on the 19s and 23s, really. Just trying to get players in and speak to players that have come out of clubs or moving our players through the system, just making sure that they're sort of that progress is there from 18s to 19s to 23s, but also adding players that we need to add through the partnerships we have with various clubs in this area and maybe a little bit further afield.
Are there any plans moving forward? Any events coming up?
So obviously we continue to do the holiday camps. We've got trials coming up. Trials tomorrow night, Friday the 16th. That's for our 13s to 15s and under 10s. That's what we're looking for in terms of those age groups. We'll definitely be doing some more over the summer. I think that we took the opportunity to just come back and get an opportunity to look at players really, so we know where we are and what we're going into. The older boys under 18s and 19s we trialled last week, and there'll be further trials in the May half term. We've got a few invitation only trials coming up for them age groups as well, where we'll invite players in that we know and that we're aware of to play a game either against our under 18s or with our under 18s. So yeah, lots going on. Like recruitment's always ongoing. Like the kids have lots of offers. So it's just trying to sort of, I guess, from their perspective, work out what's the best offer for them and go from there really.
And are there any upcoming fixtures?
Yeah, obviously the ones I mentioned tonight. The fixtures start tonight. 23s play Hawley at home at Leatherhead. On Saturday at River Lane. Next week, off the top of my head, the 23s are pretty much now playing, and the 18s are pretty much now playing every week. In terms of fixtures, in terms of the subsidiary cup, something. Obviously, we'll try and get on our Twitter. I think I was going to say it there, obviously, but we can't come and watch games, so we're not allowed any spectators within our fixtures, in line with sort of government advice and guidance. So that's not ideal, but it is what it is, and yeah, the fixtures are sort of coming thick and fast, really.
Are you in with a shot? More information below.
Click here for the next video, click here to subscribe.